What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here, back with another video. The WWE Hall of Fame always creates controversy due to its eclectic selection of wrestlers and fans arguing, if Coco Beware is in, why isn't so and so? Keep in mind, the WWE Hall of Fame is clearly politically based, and wrestlers who are in the WWE doghouse, such as the scores of wrestlers suing the WWE over concussion-related injuries, aren't likely to go in, i.e. demolition. Also, the WWE tries not to induct too many individuals posthumously, or it might bring up that irritating question of why so many wrestlers died well before their time. With that in mind, let's look at 10 likely inductees for the 2018 Hall of Fame. And by the way, anyone saying that it's way too early for predictions, it is, but let us add there is currently over 100 WrestleMania 34 prediction videos. Number 1. The Undertaker. This one is as likely a bet as the sun rising in the morning and fans complaining about Roman Reigns. After years of will he or won't he, The Undertaker finally appears to have retired from the ring, making a spectacular goodbye at WrestleMania 33 following his loss to Roman Reigns. It's hard to imagine anyone more deserving from the last quarter of a century, as Taker has been reliable and willing to do what's best for the WWE. Number 2. The Great MUTA. Although MUTA never wrestled a match for the WWE, his talents are held in high regard by everyone in the industry, known for being one of wrestling's greatest innovators of all time. Although his wrestling career has been plagued by a number of knee injuries, as his years of using the moonsault press and Shining Wizard were finally catching up to him, MUTA never ceases to amaze fans with his continuous returns, enjoying runs in All Japan Pro Wrestling, TNA, and his own wrestling promotion, Wrestle One. Number 3. Jim Cornette. Cornette was one of the top managers of the 80s and 90s, as well as the owner and promoter of Smoky Mountain Wrestling. He worked behind the scenes in the WWF's creative department, including its Ohio Valley Wrestling developmental territory. His knowledge of wrestling is immense, but he is not without controversy, as Cornette is never at loss for words, nor afraid to speak his mind, sometimes landing him in hot water. His appearance at this year's Hall of Fame to induct the Rock and Roll Express was a hell freezes over moment, indicating it might be time for the Louisville Lip to go in. Number 4. VADER. Big man Leon White took Japan by storm, punishing wrestlers like few men before or after him. His work in WCW was equally impressive, as VADER played a monster heel to perfection, giving babyfaces a seemingly unstoppable foe to go after for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. His mix of power moves and an unlikely moonsault made him a sight to behold in his prime. Although VADER's WWF run was forgettable, his overall body of work deserves induction. VADER's biggest problem is his health, as doctors have reportedly given him less than 2 years to live. As morbid as it sounds, VADER's induction will depend on whether he can stay alive until 2018's ceremony. Number 5. Rick Martel. Rick Martel is one of the most underrated talents in professional wrestling. A perennial overachiever, he found success throughout North America, including multiple reigns as a WWF Tag Team Champion, one as AWA World Heavyweight Champion, and numerous regional titles. Martel proved he could play a heel to perfection when he took on the model character following the dissolution of Strikeforce. Martel has stayed out of trouble and has no legal beef with the WWE, so he more than merits induction. Number 6. Davey Boy Smith. Smith's work as one half of the British Bulldogs tag team, along with his singles career, makes him an obvious choice. His historic match with Bret Hart at 1992 SummerSlam in Wembley Stadium was arguably a career high point, but by no means the only. Smith's induction will depend on whether or not the WWE has other posthumous candidates in mind. If so, Smith may have to wait a year or two more. Number 7. Miss Elizabeth. Elizabeth Hulette should have gone in the Hall of Fame years ago, but two things are keeping her out. Number 1, she died of an accidental drug overdose, and number 2, family members reportedly blamed the wrestling industry for her death. With the WWE constantly trying to present a squeaky clean image, this induction might be seen as too much trouble, even if it is well deserved. Number 8, the tag team induction, the Dudley Boys. The Dudley Boys' amazing achievement of holding the ECW, WWF, WCW, albeit the WWF version, NWA and TNA World Tag Team titles makes those damn Dudleys a no-brainer. Although Bubba Ray is working in Ring of Honor, that shouldn't keep him from going in. Number 9. The Celebrity Section, Cyndi Lauper. Younger fans may not know it, but Loopy Lauper, as Roddy Piper not so affectionately called her, was instrumental in the development of WrestleMania. Her participation in the famous Brawl to Settle It All between Wendy Richter and the fabulous Moolah led to MTV's participation with the WWF, which in turn fueled the rock and wrestling connection, making wrestling trendy. Vince McMahon capitalized on this, leading to WrestleMania. If anyone should belong in the WWE celebrity section, it's LAUPER. And number 10, the legacy section, Giant Baba. The man who formed All Japan Pro Wrestling enjoyed success there, but wasn't afraid to step back when it was time for younger talent to shine. Wrestling for the WWF in the 60s, headlining Madison Square Garden against Bruno Sammartino, and his contributions to Japanese wrestling might give him the nod in the legacy section, as All Japan is an important part of professional wrestling. Well guys, there you have it, WrestleMania's predictions for the 2018 WWE Hall of Fame. What do you think of the predictions? Let us know in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.